Yeah, it's huge. Obviously, we're going to have to get our feet under us, our legs under us. I'm sure it'll take a period to get back into things, but yeah, it's a good test.
David was talking about just how this is sort of like now, this is the rush to the finish line in the playoffs. Is this what it feels like?
Yeah, 26 games left. They're all going to be big points, so we're going to have to bring it our all.
And in terms of just watching the Four Nations, tell me what your thoughts were watching that final with Jake, Brady, but also probably rooting for Canada.
Yeah, it was kind of a perfect scenario for Sens fans as both of them scored and Canada won. So, but yeah, it was such a good tournament, so good for the game and to grow the game. Obviously with the 3 fights and everything, I'm sure a lot of people fit right into it.
Was there a watch party or anything on the team?
No, I think everybody. It was a pretty late game, so I think everybody was on their own. Yeah.
Ridly, you've hopped kind of back and forth into center now with Josh and Shane not out there. Just what's key for you jumping back into that second line center spot?
Yeah, I think just simplify. I played center my whole life, but just simplify my game, keep the shift short, and kind of let the game come to me.
And I guess for you also as personally playing alongside Drake and DP, just what do they bring to that line that kind of helps you as it goes along?
Yeah, well, a lot of skill. Obviously, I want to get them the puck as much as they can, and I'm sure I'll get it back. So hopefully we can make a lot of plays.
What did you do over the break, Ridly?
I just stayed in Fort Lauderdale there after the game for a few days.
Nice. Was it good to get a break? Like, how did it feel?
Yeah, it was great. It was good to get some sun, and it's a good mental break too to kind of just turn the brain off for a few days.
Oui, exactement. Pourquoi pas? Je pense que c'est un gros match pour les deux organisations aussi. On connaît tout le classement là, depuis, honnêtement, ça fait sûrement 1 mois, 2 mois qu'il y a 7-8 équipes qui se bataillent pour les 2-3 dernières places en série. Donc là, on arrive dans le début du sprint jusqu'à la fin, puis chaque point va être important.
C'est quoi qui va faire la différence pour vous autres? Parce qu'avant le break, vous avez joué pour 500.
Ouais.
Mais votre période avant, pendant le World Junior, vous avez été très fort sur la route.
Oui, ben on avait une séquence de 5 victoires de suite, je pense, jusqu'à temps les 3 dernières défaites. 2 contre Tampa Bay, 1 contre Floride. C'est pas évident, tu sais, c'est des bonnes équipes. Je pense qu'on n'a pas joué du mauvais hockey tout le temps non plus. On aurait aimé ça ramasser peut-être 2 points de plus, évidemment, si c'est pas 6, mais on connaît que la cédule, toutes les choses qui se passent en Ligue nationale, c'est pas évident. Toutes les équipes, une équipe vétéran comme le Lightning, là, ils ne se laisseront pas faire aussi facilement. Donc, ils ont joué du bon hockey, les autres aussi. Yeah, no, it's good. Well, why not against Montreal? I think, like Martin was saying, just a lot of intensity, a lot on the line as we go here. It's kind of the start of the sprint to the end of the season. Every point's so valuable, and we're excited to get going again. Yeah, it does. It does. The games get tighter, probably less power plays on each side. I think that's something that's welcome for my side of things, to be honest. And hopefully all of the guys really, like the hockey gets tighter, gets more fun. We saw a little bit of the intensity, a little bit of a glimpse of it the last week or so, and why not carry that forward? And there's a good momentum, it seems like, with hockey right now, and we got to keep pushing forward with that.
What was the biggest value for you, do you think, of having the week off in the team?
Well, just obviously bumps and bruises. Everyone's got that, and you try and take care of it as much as you can to take care of family, whatever you got to do. On my part, I was able to go to Florida, just stay there for a little bit with the kids, and then went to a minor hockey tournament in Utica and came back and ready to go.
How much were you watching the Four Nations too? And what's it
Yeah.
like to have Jake
Yeah.
and Brady back?
Yeah.
And Canada win?
Oh, it's amazing. So proud of these guys, the way they played. Even Manti, the way he played for Finland was really good, I thought. I think Ali got something last game he couldn't play, but it's too bad. I thought Jake and Brady, Jake came in kind of last day, got named on the team, and the way he played, I was getting texts from Oliver, guys from different teams, my friends back home, whatever it is, saying how impressed they were with him, and I wasn't surprised, to be honest. He's that good for us, and he's going to keep getting better. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, that was special. Some of the things that he did there, the physicality on the forecheck, he wasn't there every single time. The goal he scored in the last game there, gold medal game, typical Brady Tkachuk goal, Matthew Tkachuk, Keith Tkachuk, whatever you want to say. It's just a Tkachuk goal right there, and super proud of him, honestly. Just excited. I think he needed that. He wanted those games, and he showed a little bit of a glimpse of what he will be once we play in the playoffs.
Coach, can we start just by asking about what information you can share?
Start any way you want.
What can you tell us about your line?
Not a lot.
No?
All marks in net. As far as divulging lines or anything, I'm not going to do that. But we kept some guys off today that have played a lot of hockey, and some guys are game time decisions.
Who are the guys that you kept out that played a lot of hockey that are going to play tonight?
Well, there's 3 guys that stayed off, and you can probably guess who they are then.
Okay, Brady. Is he going to play tonight?
Brady, Sanderson, and Jensen. So we'll see. They're, like I said, they're game time decisions.
What's their spirit coming back from the Four Nations for Jake and Brady?
Well, I've talked to them briefly. Obviously, they're down a little bit from losing. Good experience. I don't want to speak for them personally. I'm sure you guys will talk to them in due time, and they'll be able to give you a little more scripted version of how they feel, but it was definitely a great experience for both of them.
What did you think watching them, on the biggest stage perform?
Yeah, I was proud of them. Yeah. They both performed exceptional. Jake having to wait to get in, played great going in, not surprising at all for me. And Brady had an outstanding tournament, obviously.
Is it a good thing for this team to jump back into the swing of things with a big game against Montreal at home?
Yeah, it's a good thing to get back into it, period. I'm probably going to say there's a lot of big games, but it's always a fun game against Montreal, a lot of energy in the building, much like the Toronto games. And yeah, it's nice to be back. Great to be playing again.
Sorry if this was asked already, but is there a timeline update for Pinto and Norris?
I mean, it's been asked every day that I've been up here, but yeah, they had the day off the ice today and back at it tomorrow. And hopefully they're back sooner than later.
Among the things that you achieve as an organization this season is become dominant at home. How important is it to pursue this, considering it's going to be a hostile environment for the others?
Sorry, how important is it what?
Well, important to continue that culture and that momentum to be dominant at home, considering it's going to be
Yeah, I mean, we've got more home games than road games, so you want to, hopefully we continue that trend and play well at home. We're going to need to down the stretch. The games are, I talked about it, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, the games are going to get magnified in this portion in the last third of the year. They always do every season, and especially if you're one of the teams in the mix, and we are, so it's going to be important that we're ready to play whether we're at home or on the road.
After a 2-week break, do you suspect any lull into the start of the game, or what's kind of the atmosphere in the room going right back into
I mean, you've been off the ice for a while. You haven't been in the game for quite a while. There might be a little rust, but that should fade fast.